Thank you for tuning in to Terry Swoope Videos. I wanted to talk about Chlöe Bailey's performance at the MTV Music Awards. She's doing too much. She's doing way too much. And she's trying too hard to be sexy. She's trying too hard to be Beyonc. Now, as sexualized as Beyonc has been over her career, she's never done anything this ratchet. She just looked ratchet as hell in this performance. All she did was do stripper moves and twerk the whole time. There's nothing wrong with being sexy, but there needs to be a sense of class about you, and she just came across as ratchet and ignorant. It looked like she was trying too hard to be sexy. That's something that Beyonc has never done. And I don't think she looks comfortable doing what she's doing. I think the record companies are telling her to do this in order to have success in music. They're telling her she needs to do this in order to be successful. And I think it's really sad that she's doing what the record companies are telling her because she thinks she has to do this in order to be successful. Now, she's a good singer. I think her music is good. But this over-sexualized thing that she's doing right now is going too far. Now, her sister, Halle Bailey, is going to be starring in the Little Mermaids movie. And it's going to be coming out next year. And I'm pretty sure she's going to do her solo album as well. And I'm hoping when Halle Bailey does her solo album, she doesn't do what Chlöe is doing. I'm hoping she doesn't go the route of her sister. Halle seems to be the more classier one out of the two sisters. She also seems to be more mature, even though she's the younger sister. You would think the older sister would be more mature, but Halle seems to be more mature. And hopefully she keeps her dignity when she releases her solo album. But I think both of these young ladies are going to be successful. And I don't blame Chlöe for doing what she's doing. Sex sells. And she feels she has to do this in order to sell records. She has to do this in order to have success. So I don't blame her for doing what she's doing. And there's nothing wrong with being sexy. But there's a limit to everything. There's moderation in everything. I think what Cardi B does goes overboard. I think what Megan Thee Stallion does goes overboard. They take this ratchetness to a whole nother level. And all these new singers, all these new rappers are trying to copy what they're doing. They're trying to copy the most ratchet, wet-ass pussy type of thing over and over again. And nobody is trying to be original. And that's what's sad. Originality in today's music is almost non-existent. Everybody's trying to copy the next person up. And nobody's trying to be original. And this is the problem with Chlöe Bailey. She's not being original. She's trying to be something she's not. And when you watch her performance, you can tell she's not even comfortable doing what she's doing. She's trying to copy somebody else. So I want to encourage these young singers and young rappers to start being original. What I like about Ella Mai's music is she's original. She makes an effort to be different. She's not doing the same thing that other singers are doing and what other rappers are doing. She doesn't care about what's popular or what's not popular. She does her own thing. And that's what I respect about her. She's able to have success in music without selling herself short, without disrespecting herself. And that's what I love about Ella Mai. Chlöe Bailey could do the same thing that she's doing, which is be original. There's nothing wrong with being sexy, but you shouldn't sell yourself out just to have success. Ella Mai is having success in music without over-sexualizing herself. She makes great music, she has great success without disrespecting herself and still having class. So I think a lot of the young singers should take notes from what Ella Mai is doing. And I'm not knocking Chlöe's talent. I think Chlöe is just as talented as Ella Mai. The problem with Chlöe, she's not being original. Chlöe is trying to be something she's not. She's trying to be somebody else. She's trying to imitate Beyonce when Beyonce was never this sexualized. She was never this ratchet. So a lot of people need to look at the bigger picture and start having some class and dignity for themselves. A lot of people have different opinions about this topic. Leave a comment, rate, and subscribe.